Let's stay with that story now. Mark Bloomfield is from the American Council for Capital Formation think tank, and he joins me now from Washington. Mark Bloomfield, welcome. Wouldn't you be expecting to have a little bit more of in the detail of exactly what Barack Obama is planning for this economic recovery? He doesn't seem to have said much in that respect.
Well, I think it's evolving. As I may have said before, I give him an A for what he just said, that more bad news is going to come before good news. I give him an A for good advisors, but I am a little bit disappointed that the proposal isn't filled out more than it should be. As you know, there are two parts to any fiscal stimulus package. One is the spending part, and it's intriguing because he's doing traditional spending, bridges, roads, and things of that kind. But he's also including in his spending package part of his economic program beyond stimulus. That is to say broadband, that is to say modernizing our health care technology, that is to say computers for education. But I'd like to have more specifics on the tax component, tax incentives to create private sector jobs, and that hasn't come forth yet.
Some economists are suggesting that bankruptcy would be the best course of events for the three big car makers who are going to Washington with the begging bowl. But I suppose politically that would not be an appealing prospect for Barack Obama.
Well, I think you're right. I think there are two things going on. Let's divide your question into two parts. One is politics. We don't want to have a dead cat on President Bush's doorstep in the remaining days of his term. That he doesn't want. Similarly, I don't think Obama wants to enter office with the automobile industry in, quote, a bankruptcy. And I think in some way it's not bad to go to the second part economically, to think about the automobile industry, its problems in a broader context. I don't think it's a choice between bankruptcy or bailout. I think there's going to be some sort of mixture between going into bankruptcy, but also having some government backup to get you out of bankruptcy. For example, people may not want to buy a car in a bankrupt company, but they may buy a car if the government backs up with a warranty in case something goes wrong with your car. So it's going to be a mixture, I would guess.
How likely do you think it will be that Congress will agree to an extra cash injection for the car makers or anybody else who joins the queue?
Aha, that is the $60 billion question. It used to be millions, now it's billions. The answer is simply this: the president proposes and Congress disposes. And I think now you're going to have a little bit of a lull until the new Congress comes in. And I think you're going to see a big stimulus package, but I suspect you might have a mix a little tad different than the president proposes, but probably following his broad outlines because it is a Democratic Congress. But you've got to give Congress credit for doing something. So that's why let's see how Congress disposes of what Obama proposes.
Mark Bloomfield from the American Council for Capital Formation, thanks very much for your analysis.
Thank you.